build you sweet. Welcome to Greatness Think Different Thursday. Y'all know what we need, what we do, what I need from you every single Thursday. I need you to repeat after me. I am greatness. That's one. I need it again. I am greatness. That's two. Third time for a charm. I am greatness. I want you not only to feel that, I want you to visualize what that looks like. What does greatness in you look like? If you were walking in your greatness, what does that look like for you? I want you to not only visualize it, I want you to feel it, and I want you to walk in that today. Y'all know what we're doing. We're doing all this month. This is National Black Business Month. So we're focusing on the conversations that entrepreneurs are not having. Every conversation that we're having for this month are those things that aren't being talked about by others, but we're going to talk about them here because that's what we do. That's what makes us unique here in the Brand You Suite. So we're talking about, last week we talked about the entrepreneur tax. This week we're talking about the opportunity gap. And this week we're talking about the 5 opportunities that entrepreneurs are missing. What opportunities are you missing because you are not in the position or you're not prepared, whatever the case may be? We're going to make sure that you close that opportunity gap. And today we're talking about the media opportunity. What opportunity are you missing in the media in order for you to be able to be who it is that you are called to be as a brand? So let's hop into this. We're talking about your visibility is a business asset. Your visibility is a business asset. You got to understand that first, that it's nothing, it's not a vanity, but it is an asset for you. Because here's the thing, being the best kept secret, that's not a flex. It's not a compliment. Trust and believe. It's a business problem. If you have a visibility issue, that's a problem. You can be the best, being the best kept secret is not something that you want to be known for. Trust me, believe me, that is not what you want to be known for. Because if you're the best kept secret, you're not going to be in business that long. And one of the things that I've noticed about, or that I like about TikTok, and maybe some other social media platforms too, but specifically TikTok, because I see it mostly on there, are those influencers that utilize their digital content. They actually go to the restaurant ones. They're ones that go to different restaurants and kind of give a review of those particular restaurants. And it's really great. And there's one on Facebook. He actually orders food, and it's a cat where he'll order food from different people that sell food on Facebook, and he'll pick the food up. He orders the food, goes and picks it up. It's really great. And he does a review on the food. And I've seen several for here in Baltimore restaurants that I didn't even know were here in Baltimore, but because of that, I now know, and they're no longer the best kept secret. Why? Because people have shined the light on them. They've chosen to use the media opportunity that they've gotten in order to be able to get the visibility and create their business asset. So you got to understand that. Here's the thing: your podcast, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a LinkedIn article, whether it's a interview, speaking, YouTube, the radio, publications, magazines, strategic content aren't vanity opportunities. I was talking with a potential partner yesterday, and we were discussing different avenues that we could use in order to be able to, one, gain more visibility, to be able to utilize each other's network, to be able to expand each other's network, create a bigger stage for each of us, but then also to have a bigger stage, but expand to a larger audience as well. And that's what you do when you're creating a network, when you're using media, when you are utilizing these tools that you have access to. You can build a great business ecosystem. And that's what we're trying to do. If used correctly, the media can create for you, you as an authority. It'll give you credibility. It'll give you more visibility, because the visibility that you get will create more visibility. And then that visibility gives you more access and gives you more opportunities. But you have to be willing to take advantage of it. And you have to be willing to do the work to become the authority. You got to be willing to do the work to create that credibility. Commitment and consistency are the two ways that you create authority, credibility, that will get you the visibility, and then that will create access and opportunity, more access, more opportunities for you, because that's how you do it. I don't want you to go from simply asking, how do I get more followers? How do I get more followers? It's not about followers. Media is not about followers, because you can have 1 million followers, but if those 1 million followers are just that, they're just followers, and they aren't utilizing your product and services, then that's not gaining you, increasing your bottom line. And that's what I think a lot of entrepreneurs are missing when it comes to this opportunity gap. Yeah, the visibility is great. You need it. It's part of the way for you to be able to grow. And to create that sustainability. But at the same time, you need people to not only see you, but they need to have access to you, but they need to take advantage of your products and your services that you offer. So, but when you take the focus off of having the followers, what you should be asking is, how do I become more visible to people who can move your brand forward? Great, the visibility, but you want to make sure that you're in the right place to be able to give the right people the access to the problem, or the answer to the problem that you solve. If I'm in a room with a bunch of people that I have the answer for, my product and services is going to move like gangbusters. Same thing is if I'm in a room full of people that I don't solve any of their problems, it's not going to move at all. What does it profit you to be in a room of 1,000 followers, or 1 million followers? I'm sorry, 1 million followers, and you're not the answer for those followers. So you got to be mindful of that. You have to have that in the back of your head. And what this does, and I want you to ask yourself this when it comes to this visibility: does your visibility match the level of expertise that you possess? And that's important. That's important because your expertise is what's going to gain you access to more opportunities. Because if people see you as an authority, they see you have credibility in your commitment and consistency, what they'll do is they'll see your expertise, and they will want to. There'll be others that will want to have you come on, talk about your expertise, talk about what it is that you have to offer, and that'll give you more visibility. It gives you visibility to their network. They get access, and then it gives you access to even a bigger ecosystem that you will have. Here's the last thing for you. Y'all know I got homework for you. Stop playing. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to today. Here's the challenge, because we got these every podcast for this month. You got a challenge. It's not homework. It's just a challenge for you. So I want you to pitch yourself, your story, your expertise, a book, if you have a book, your brand or your organization, to one media platform today. That's your challenge. Pitch it to one. You should have, hopefully you have, as an entrepreneur, you should have a press kit, something that you send out to send to the press, to the media, letting them know who you are, what you do, what problem you solve, and how your brand can benefit their audience. You got to have that in there. If you don't have a press kit, see your boy. That's what we're here for, assist you with being able to create that press kit. Or you may have one and you want to just kind of go over it, make sure that it hits all of the key points for you, so that you can get that more visibility that you want to be able to get. But one platform, one media platform today, I want you to pick out just one, and I want you to pitch your brand to that particular media outlet, whether it's a podcast, whether it's a magazine, whether it's a YouTube channel. You may see somebody that you believe fits your niche, and you're able to their audience can benefit from it. So we want you to be able to have that going into today, and want you to be able to come out of it with one particular audience, one particular platform that you know you've talked to, and that you've put your audience in, or you've put your brand in front of today, in order to be able to gain that visibility. It's your boy, the Impact Builder. Y'all know what to do. If you want to gain more, you want to do more with this visibility and opportunity gap, want you to be able to y'all can schedule your strategy session. We can talk about your vision, and from a opportunity gap perspective, or greater perspective, your vision, your overall vision, and we can assist you to be able to bring that to reality. We can go into more detail about closing that opportunity gap for you. It's the Impact Builder. We'll be right back here. See you right back here tomorrow. Peace.